2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mic check, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mic check, mic check.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd find your seats, we'll begin in about 5 minutes. Thank you. Good morning. If I could have your attention, please, I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the 57th session of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Academy. Please stand as our graduates enter and remain standing as our class chaplain, Samuel Montgomery, brings their invocation and leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
If you would at this time, please pray with me. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for this day, for all the wonderful blessings that you've given us. Thank you for another day, a beautiful day in a great country, Lord. We thank you for a country we enjoy many freedoms. We're blessed every day to live as we do. Lord, at this time, I want to thank you for our friends and family who are here this morning, but also for those who may not be. Thank you for them and the love and the encouragement that they have shown to us through this time. Lord, we thank you for the instructors and what they mean to us. We thank you for the time that they have taken with us and the knowledge that they have imparted on us. We ask you to help us apply the knowledge with which they have given us and be the best that we can be. Lord, I thank you for my classmates. They have been such an encouragement to me, and I hope that I have been an encouragement to them. I thank you for the friendships we have made, and I hope that these friendships will last throughout our lives. Lord, I ask that you go with us as we start our new careers. Help us strive to be the best that we can be. Most importantly, help us remember what we are here for. We are here to serve you. Help us to live for you each and every day of our lives. Help us to be selfless. Help us to be courageous. Help us to have integrity. And Lord, help us to love. Lord, we have you and we thank you for your Son and for that sacrifice that he made for us on that cross, so that we might one day have a hope of a home in heaven with you. In your Son's name we pray. Amen.
Half left face.
Present on. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order on. Half right. Thanks.
You may be seated.
On behalf of the class graduating today, session 57, I welcome you. They've had a long time, they think anyway, and this day has finally gotten here for them. So the ones that are here, congratulations. I'm glad you made it. There are several people I would like to recognize at this time. Some are on the stage and some are in the audience. Sheriff Mark Petway, Jefferson County Office. You'll hear from him a little later. Chief Deputy Willie Hill with Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. And I'd like to say how much they have supported the Academy, changes we've made, bringing things up, grading the facilities, etc. They have been great supporters. Sheriff Derek Cunningham, Montgomery County SO. You'll hear from him in a few minutes. Next to him is Colonel Charles Ward, Director of the Department of Public Safety and a member of the Post Commission. Sergeant Terrell Hoagland, you just saw. Sergeant William Powell is right behind me, or staff members. Major Moore down on the end with Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and Deputy Chief Farley with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. So you'll hear from most of them in a few minutes. Also, I would like to recognize the departments that are represented in this class. So Blount County, Sheriff Moon, if you'll please stand. Thank you. Sheriff Shaver, Cherokee County. Thank y'all so much. They have other people with them too, representing the agency and supporting the officers. Sheriff Norris, Clark County. Seen him. Cullman County, Matt Gentry. DeKalb County. Franklin County, Shane Oliver. Good. Lawrence County, Max Sanders. Limestone County, is there anyone representing the sheriff? Morgan County, Sheriff Puckett. You snuck in way back there on me. Pike County, Sheriff Russell Thomas. Y'all do realize it's hard to see you from up here with all these lights. Russell County, Heath Taylor. I want to thank all of these and their chief deputies and command staffs and officers in their agencies for the support we get from them. Thank y'all. There's another group I'd like to recognize, and that's all of you who have showed up to support these officers. The family, the friends, co-workers. They have leaned on you probably hard during these few weeks to do more at home, taking care of more things while they spent their time here studying and getting ready for today. So I want to thank you very much for your support. At this time, I would ask Sheriff Petway to come forward, and he has some words to welcome you.
Thank you, Director Black. I'm Sheriff Mark Petway. First of all, I would like to thank the pastor of this fine church, Pastor Ham, for allowing us to use this facility along with the church body here at First Baptist Gardendale for us being here today. Next, I would like to thank the different sheriffs that chose us as the academy to train their officers. and their deputies. We'd like to say thank you, sheriffs, for choosing us. Now, for the family members, the friends, the co-workers that came to support, I say welcome. I welcome you here today. This is a great day, a day they have been waiting for, to get ready to go back home, to fulfill their office, their duty, which they've been called to. I know they're excited and they're ready. So you are here today to see this graduation of class number 57. So we thank you as you're here today, and we welcome you. And we also would like to thank you for obeying the rules of this church by wearing protective gear and distancing yourself from one another. So we thank you for obeying the rules of the house here of First Baptist Gardendale. Now, if you need us at any time here at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, we're here for you. But we just want to say welcome and thank you and have a great day.
At this time, I'd like to call Deputy Chief Farley forward for a special recognition.
Good evening, guys. Today is a very, very special day, the graduation of all the deputy sheriffs. I sure am glad that Nick Saban hadn't seen this class, because I believe he'd be trying to recruit a lot of you. It's a strong-looking class. But however, it's a very special day, but I'd like to tell you, to acknowledge someone, Detective Jeff Malkin with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. It's a special day. Back on November the 24th of 2020, Jeff was at work serving the citizens of Jefferson County in his office, at which time a citizen came running into the sheriff's office screaming that his 8-month-old baby had quit breathing. The secretaries at the office quickly dialed 911 to get the paramedics there to help this baby. But Jeff, he didn't hesitate. Jeff's been with the sheriff's office for a long time. He's had a lot of training. He fell back on his training that he had received at the Jefferson County Academy. First aid training, CPR. He quickly jumped into action and took this child and laid this child down and worked on this child for minutes and minutes. Finally, the child started breathing. The paramedics got there, took charge, took the baby to the hospital. Children's Hospital, the baby made a full recovery. The medical staff at the hospital said if it was not for that detective, Jeff Malkin, that baby would have never made it. So the question would be, Jeff was ready. He had his training. Look at yourself and ask you, would you be ready? Stay up on your training. It's a very, very valuable tool. And we're very, very proud of Jeff, as we're proud of all of you. This time, Jeff, unfortunately, he could not make it here today to receive the award, but his lovely daughter and grandchildren did make it to receive the award on his behalf. So without further ado, we would like to call them up on the stage and have Sheriff Mark Petway to present them with a Life-Saving Medal Award for their daddy.
At this time, I have the honor to introduce our guest speaker, Sheriff Derek Cunningham, Montgomery County. I've known Derek for many years. We won't go into how long. He graduated from Tuscaloosa County High School and later moved to Montgomery, where he began his career in law enforcement. January 2015, he was sworn in as the current sheriff of Montgomery County, as well as the first African-American sheriff of Montgomery County. His calling has been law enforcement. He has had numerous positions working within the jail and being over the day-to-day operations as chief deputy. He's worked on the budget. I could just go on and on. He was employed by Montgomery PD for a while. As a patrol officer, he's been assigned to numerous investigative positions. He has a Bachelor of Science degree from Troy and a master's from the University of Phoenix. He's attended numerous schools during his career, and I must say that I can say he is one of the people that believes in training for he and all of his staff. So at this time, I'd like for him to come forward. He's been given the Sheriff of the Year award in 2018 and was sworn in as Vice President of the Alabama Sheriff's Association in 2019 and President in 2020. So it is an honor for us to have Sheriff Cunningham today speak to us.
Well, thank you, Tommy. Thanks for that that nice introduction. I thank you all. Thank you to all the trainees that are here. They're about to graduate today. And anybody that know Derek Cunningham know I'm not a long speaker. So if you put a piece of bubble gum in your mouth before the sweetness go out, I'll be sitting down. But I'm gonna touch on some things right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do my disclaimer. Don't hold me responsible for what I say. Okay? That's my disclaimer. But I'm gonna touch on some things today, and I'm gonna touch on some things that I think that really needs to be touched on. But first of all, I know the family members, boy, you've been here, and thank you. You're gonna hear from me. I want to thank the family members. Thank you all. Thank you for lending. Thank you for being. Thank you for being that rock. Thank you for being that pillow. Thank you for being that ear to your loved ones while they were going through this academy. Because it wasn't without you all in their lives, and this is a difficult journey, they wouldn't be here where they are today. So thank you all for being here and being supportive of your loved ones. And secondly, I want to at least touch on some things to and at least recognize all of our sworn personnel that we have here. All of the sworn law enforcement officers here, sheriffs. You know, we talk about a lot. We talk about a lot what's going on nationally. We talk about a lot that's going on right here in our great state. But today, at least I want to make sure that when I talk to you all, to the officers that are going to be the training officers, to the officers that are sitting next to them that may be a training officer the next time, be careful. Be careful what you say. Encourage them. Encourage them to make good decisions. We see what's going on. We know what's taking place nationally. And we always need to make sure that we're encouraging our graduates to make the right decisions every single day. So I encourage you that are wearing this uniform, to make sure that we make these right decisions for these people that are graduating with us today. But also, when I encourage you, I want you to make sure that you enforce the laws courteous and appropriately, without fear or favor, malice or ill will, never employing unnecessary force or violence. This is what I don't want you to forget. This is what I want you all to always remember. Because sometimes I have to ask myself, have we forgotten? Have we forgotten? And I don't want us to forget. You got to realize they're watching us. When I say they, them, they're watching us. And not only are they watching us, the entire nation is watching us. So now is the time for me to talk to you all. Today you're graduating, and I stand before you all this morning and I say thank you. Thank you for making this decision. Thank you for coming into this career path. Thank you for becoming brothers and sisters of mine. Of mine. That's right. We may not work together, but we wear the same badge and we take that same oath that you're about to take today. And I want to tell you first, before anybody else say thank you, you're hearing it from me. But I must tell you today, the same ways that your family is here with you today, taking pictures. I've seen everybody outside posing, getting their photographs taken. The same way that your family is taking those photographs. The same way that your loved ones are posing with you, taking those photographs. I want to tell you today, there's somebody else out there going to be taking photographs. Somebody else is going to be taking those same photographs. So it's my job this morning for a short period of time to tell you all, don't forget. Don't forget that code. Don't forget. When I say that to you all, that code that I'm talking about is, as a law enforcement officer, my fundamental duty is to serve mankind, to safeguard lives and property, to protect the innocent against deception, the weak against oppression or intimidation, and the peaceful against violence or disorder, and to respect the constitutional rights of all persons to liberty, equality, and justice. You know, that's something heavy. That's something heavy that I want everybody to hear, because that's a code. And I know Sheriff Petway, I know Director Black, I know what you all have been taught. I know you're leaving here with this engraved in your mind. But the only thing that can distract you is something that I was just talking about recently at a church. And it's something that we all take part in. And it's something that we can change today. And it's something not only your coworkers, your friends, or should I call them your so-called friends, your families, your relatives, but it's something that we all have. It's something that we walk around with every single day. And it's something that we can't control it. We can't tame it. I wish we could, but it's something that we all have. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna show you mine. It's called a tongue. A tongue. And if you don't believe me, I know we're at church. I hate to go here, but if you go to the book of James 3:8, it talks about this little devil right here that's full of poison. That's the main reason you see so many of us wearing a badge that are getting in trouble, because we let that little poisonous devil control what we've been taught to do right. So I ask you all today, don't let the smallest part of your body control you. You know, one of the things that we do every single day, we as sheriffs and we as leaders, we as sworn police officers, sworn deputy sheriffs. We talk about community policing every single day. We talk about it. And one of the first things we do is when we go out and we talk to our youth, we tell them to be strong, stand up against peer pressure. Don't let peer pressure overcome you. We tell you that every single day. We tell kids that, hey, baby, don't be strong, say no. Be able to say no to somebody that's trying to get you to do something wrong. That's one of the things that the challenge that we give our young people every single day. So today, I'm gonna give you that same challenge. Be strong, stand up. You know right from wrong. You've been taught and trained well. Say no. Say no when you got that evil ear on your right and on your left side that's talking that deadly poison from that deadly tongue. Be strong. Because if you're not strong, they're going to get you. You're going to be one of those people that they're taking pictures of with their phone. Be strong. I want to encourage you all that because we're talking about that code. And for the family members that are here today, that code that I'm talking about, the code that I keep referring to is the code of ethics. And that code that says, keep your private life unsullied as an example to all. Unsullied means you don't want your private life to be damaged or dirty. Keep it unsullied. That code, family, is the code that I'm charging this graduating class to uphold and to remember, because I don't want them to forget. I don't want us, we as that been here doing this for years, to forget that code. Sometimes we need to go back and get a refresher course. Sometimes we need to read it every now and then. We sitting at our desk, say, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that code. So I'm challenging you all today to not to forget that code. And that challenge goes even further because I'm so proud of this badge. I recognize it as a symbol of public faith, and I accept it as a public trust to be held so long as I am true to the ethics of police service. I will constantly strive to achieve these objectives and ideals, dedicate myself before God and of my chosen profession, law enforcement. That's my challenge to you all today. Not only am I challenging you all, I'm challenging everybody that wear the badge. Sometimes we need a refresher course. Don't let that deadly sin, don't let the smallest part of our body poison this group. Encourage them, be there, support them, because you're going to need it. Training don't just stop today. It starts today. So my challenge to you all is, let's live this dream and let's become the best law enforcement officers that we can possibly be. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to recognize the class officers for session 57. Please come to the stage when your name is called. Class President, Darry Lee Albright, Jr., Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Vice President, John Edward Martin, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Class Secretary Treasurer, Jamila Danielle Nails, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. And the class chaplain, Samuel Colt Montgomery, Franklin County Sheriff's Office. Ladies and gentlemen, your class officers, let's give them a hand. Left, base.
Good morning to all elected officials, family members, friends, and all who could be in attendance on this much appreciated day. I can assure you that Session 57 has talked this day up for the last 16 weeks. The class and I would like to thank the Academy staff for challenging, teaching, preparing us for our future careers. This was a big achievement for all of us, and we all will remember this day for the rest of our lives. I want you all to know that our class was faced with many challenges such as physical fitness, legal, firearms, class exams, and of course, COVID-19. Speaking on COVID-19, this has been a tough year for all of us. I never thought that I would be a part of a global pandemic and have to face the many challenges that came along with it. When dealing with COVID-19, one thing I've learned while in this academy, one bad apple can spoil them all, which means that the actions or behaviors of one person can negatively influence the entire group. So we always had to be careful of our actions to avoid putting each other at risk, even when we were not training in the academy. We began with 45 deputies, and unfortunately, we lost some along the way. But I truly believe the ones that are going to walk across the stage today are willing to confront the challenges that we are faced with as law enforcers by continuing to build and establish trust within our communities. We all came together September 9th from different counties around the state, different mindsets, different priorities, and different attitudes. We had to work together towards one common goal, and throughout trying to reach that goal, we had to make lots of mistakes along the way. In the case of the mistakes made, it was advised by Sergeant Hoagland for us to do push-ups and sit-ups on each classroom break. How could you forget Sergeant Powell's infamous formation run with the wagon wheel? There were so many questions that was asked by one classmate to Corporal Street. It's simply this, the 40% rule. When your mind is telling you that you're done, that you're exhausted, that you can't possibly go any further, you're really only 40% done. I'm very proud of my classmates, and it's not an easy task to make it this far. We always push ourselves past our perceived limits. Like the greatest artist Nipsey Hussle said, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Build it brick by brick. Our class name was Front Sight 57. We chose this name because in firearms, to get a great shot, you must have a proper sight alignment and sight picture. With that said, I can honestly say that my teammates has gave it their best shot, even when the odds were stacked against us. Our class motto was handle your business. We were always told that we were a part of a team and we worked together as a unit to handle whatever barriers that we would face. The only time that we were on our own was when we took our exams, but our determination and commitment to our team is what got us through these challenges. In conclusion, I would like to thank you all, the family members, for supporting us while we attended this academy. If it wasn't for your support, we wouldn't know what career path we would have chosen. I would like to tell Section 57, remember to protect the citizens and serve the public. Treat all with respect. Also acknowledge each person's basic dignity. Second, have empathy for every person's life situation. Third, listen and encourage each other's opinions and input. Fourth, avoid gossip, teasing, and other unprofessional manners. Also to Section 57, remember this. No one starts out on top. You have to work your way up. Some mountains are higher than others. Some roads are steeper than the next. There are hardships, there are setbacks, but you can't let them stop you. Even on the steepest road, you must not turn back. You must keep going up in order to reach the top of the mountain. You have to climb every rock. Well done is better than well said. And with the last quote, lastly, in preparing for physical fitness at this academy, we can all agree on physical fitness being important for your health. It's the type of thing where it's painful at the time, but when it's over, you have your benefits. One of my favorite quotes coming from the best boxer of all time, Muhammad Ali, states as following: I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Keep God first. Pray and have consistency. Thank you.
They left us a plaque that we will hang on the wall at the academy with the other sessions. And y'all made fun of a lot of people's pictures up there. Yours is now going up there. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to make several special award presentations. The Top Gun Award is presented to a student who achieves the highest overall score on the APOS Firearms Qualification Course. This award is presented to Deputy Joshua David Hartley of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student who achieves the highest grade point average for the Academy session. This award is presented to Deputy William Joseph Thornby of the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. The Director's Award is presented to the student who displays the highest potential for effective leadership and achievement in combination with an observant demeanor, which indicates a keen interest in all aspects of law enforcement. Deputy Derry Lee Albright Jr. of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office receives this award. The Physical Fitness Award is presented to a student who demonstrates the greatest level of physical fitness and his commitment to his physical fitness from the beginning to the completion of the academy session. This award is presented to Deputy Zachary Ryan Thrift of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. The Physical Fitness Achievement Award is presented to the student who demonstrates the greatest level of improvement in his or her physical fitness and their commitment to physical fitness from the beginning to the completion of the academy session. This award is presented to Deputy Noah Xavier Hall of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. He also has the biggest fan club. The Staff Excellence Award is voted on by members of the staff and is presented to the student who exhibits a professional demeanor and bearing for having a positive attitude and for setting a positive example by being self-motivated. The Staff Excellence Award is presented to Deputy Sidney Townsend of the Limestone County Sheriff's Office. Good job, bud.
There's a group of people that you would not be graduating here today without me recognizing and us saying thank you to, and that's our staff. Sergeant Powell, Sergeant Hoagland, if y'all will remain standing, please. Corporal Markram, I think, has had to leave on an errand for us. Corporal Pilkington, Corporal Street, Mrs. Mitchell and Mrs. Hinton, I believe, had to leave, and Josh and Angel. Please show them your thanks for getting you to where you are today. Thank you. Thank y'all. In addition to them, we have people from all agencies that will come out and teach who are experts in their field. We call them our staff guest instructors. I know I have seen several in the audience. If y'all would stand, please. Somebody touch a few of them. Thank y'all. We appreciate the time and effort that you donate to helping us. I know y'all thought today would never get here, right? With it, but it's here. It's your day. And there's one thing from the staff, from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office that I want you to take with you, please. And that's you are entering a profession that's very dear to a lot of people in this room today. And Sheriff Cunningham hit on some of it. Do your best. Be worthy every day of the badge that you're wearing. Make us proud of you from now on. Thank you.
Y'all ready for this? At this time, the students will now come and receive their diplomas. Sheriffs, if y'all would please come up if you want to give your diplomas to your students.
Come up on this side and then call. I'd also like Sheriff Petway, Chief Hill, and Colonel Ward to come up to help present. Colonel Ward represents the APOS Commission Bar. I'm glad to have him here. They can shake a lot of hands if y'all will just all get down that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've explained this to the students, and if y'all saw the slideshow on your way in, we have some very photogenic people in this class, and this is their day, so they're going to pause up here and plenty of time for y'all to take pictures of them because, again, this is their day, and it's y'all's day for supporting them. Thank you. Please come forward when I call your names. Derry Lee Albright, Jr., Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Keith Black, Russell County Sheriff's Office. Jathan Blanton, Coleman County Sheriff's Office. Joe Butler, DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Jake Cameron, Blount County Sheriff's Office. John Davis, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. William Formby, DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Noah Hall, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Joshua Hartley, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Scott Horn, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Brady Keys, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Ryan Lightfoot, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. John Martin, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Colt Montgomery, Franklin County Sheriff's Office. Gerard Moore, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Yasmin Morgan, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Jamila Nails, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Marty Overton, Coleman County Sheriff's Office. Brett Parker, Morgan County Sheriff's Office. Jonathan Perez, Coleman County Sheriff's Office. John Pouncey III, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Tommy Price Jr., Pike County Sheriff's Office. Quindarius Reeves, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
My boy.
Dusty Reno, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Jonathan Russell, Limestone County Sheriff's Office. Justin Sapp, Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. Logan Smith, DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Jonah Smith, Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. Sergio Smith, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Austin Terrasoli, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Zachary Thrift, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Sidney Townsend, Limestone County Sheriff's Office. Jaime Vargas, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Tyler Bassick, Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Brian Welch, Franklin County Sheriff's Office. Brian White, Coleman County Sheriff's Office. Jason Wilbanks, Coleman County Sheriff's Office. Matthew Young, Clark County Sheriff's Office. At this time, Chief Deputy Willie Hill from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office will administer the oath of office to these new law enforcement officers. I would like to ask for all of the graduates to stand.
Class, stand. All right. You're gonna make it official. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the State of Alabama. To the best of my. As long as I remain a citizen thereof. That I will honestly, faithfully, and fearlessly. Discharge the duties. Of the office of Deputy Sheriff. To the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the graduation ceremony for session 57. I would like you to stand for the benediction, please. Again, this does conclude the graduation ceremony. You should be proud of as we are. Y'all be safe on your rides home. Thank you.